Hello, how are you? I always wonder if you know, anybody catches my songs. And then my brain goes and I forget what I wanted to sing. But that's okay. My kids are obsessed and I am. I love it with the In the Heights soundtrack. So, what are you going to do? What I really enjoy is Madeline asking me what the song is about when it's all in Spanish, like I speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. It's fascinating. So, anyway, good morning. Good morning, Kristen. I don't see some of these names, so I'm going to hop over to the 5 out of 4 group. There I am. I see my goofy face. Okay. Good morning. I got Lindsay, Katie, Jennifer. Good morning, Fern. How are you? It is rainy here. It's like we wanted to rent a boat for Father's Day, and there's like 100% chance of rain with that tropical storm that came through. Thankfully, I got my reservation canceled and didn't lose any money. But yeah, kind of stunk. We did laundry. My husband and I literally sorted kids' socks. Why, thank you. I am wearing the Key West, which is our sew along this week. So there's still time to catch up. And you know what's great about this Key West is this is like the cheapest polyester fabric you can imagine. Like it is crap fabric, but I love it because of this cool design on it. And here's the bag. I don't know if it's straight. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I'm wearing it in honor of the lovely Laura, who is awesome and yeah, is in charge of our sew-alongs. So that is what we're doing. Hi. I heard there's a new baby in the house. I'm going to need more photos because I'm not on Facebook. Isn't that funny? Tara, I need more photos. I have to live vicariously because I have too many children. But if anybody, I need more. Stella agrees with me. She wants more babies. We're not having more babies. April, it's still 86. Now it's just like a steamy 90 degrees here. With the rain. You think it's going to cool off. Oh, cute on the bottom too. Those are my blue jeans. I'm kind of addicted to one brand of blue jeans, I'm not going to lie. And they're exorbitant. And I have to order them because I order a tall. But when they have like extra high, I guess is what it's called, the high rise, it actually is a regular high rise on me. See, our Father's Day, I wouldn't call it a bust because I'm pretty candid about my lack of mental health right now. Now, actually, I'm doing better. But good morning, Melissa. So on Father's Day, we had wanted to rent a boat. We were pretty pumped about it. We were going to this lake in North Georgia called Rabun, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's like small and it's nestled in the mountains, but it's big enough to go tubing on, which is all the kids care about. And the boat rentals are like, it's one of those where it's like 300 for half a day or 400 for the whole day. And I'm like, even if we don't use the whole day, like, come on. Yay, more babies. And so we had to cancel our boat because it was raining, or supposed to, like 100% chance of rain. And we did. Like, Jeff felt bad because I told the kids to clean their room. He's like, I don't want them to associate like Father's Day, holidays for me with something negative. And I'm like, their rooms are disgusting, let's be honest. And of course they didn't finish. Like, they all cleaned their room. But I cleaned our room because in my funk, laundry, and with Reevy coming home, and like we had planned for the kids to go to summer camp and our week at the beach, and then it like all fell apart. Our laundry routine had just like gone out the window. At the beginning of the year, we started a laundry routine where like each kid had a separate day, and it worked beautifully. Our room stayed clean. I've shared pictures in the past of like how bad the laundry situation gets in our room. And so it had gotten that bad again. And so that's what I did on Sunday is I did all the laundry. And then I like had a big pile of socks, but I knew we had socks in there. Like, we just keep one big plastic tub of socks. Like, I'm not matching all those. But I knew there were like baby socks in there, and I knew there were some that just needed to be thrown out. And so I dumped them out. And Jeff happened to walk in like right as I had started this. And so, yeah, we literally matched socks and threw a whole bunch out and gave away others. Somebody from Asheville is calling me. So yeah, it was not really an exciting day, but it was nice. Even the gift that I had ordered for like, again, it was more of a gift for the whole family, but it was supposed to get here on Friday. And then on Saturday, it still wasn't here. And it was a gift for the whole family because it was a stand-up paddleboard, like an inflatable one. I've heard these are halfway decent, even though I hear inflatable and I automatically think it's crap. That's actually not the case. And it didn't get here until yesterday. And I was like, so the man, like, I'm not a big gift giver anyway, and he's not either. So that wasn't a big deal. But yeah, so now we have a stand-up paddleboard. Good times. Great oldies. Good morning, Cindy. Wow, more babies. I mean, my kids aren't old enough for grandbabies, but man, I just need friends who have babies. For the block with a single sock. That's funny. So I want to know what you found for Amazon Prime Day, because I haven't seen a lot. Like, I ordered a couple things yesterday, but I'm always like super suspect of deals. I kind of assume it's like, 50% off the MSRP or whatever. That's what they say at the car place. And it's like, it's never that high price anyway. So you're really getting like 5% off. I'm just not a shopper. That's what it boils down to. But yeah, I'm curious. Have you gotten anything good? I saw a Cricket this morning, and my mom said she saw some Apple products, but I haven't seen them. Oh, so Tara, we did the Instapot Omni Plus. I've talked about this a few times. And it's got a rotisserie in there. I'm just saying, the rotisserie is where it's at. Katie, I fail at avoiding Amazon, to be honest. You know what would get me for Prime Day? If they had a 50% off, like, Kindle gift card. You know what I mean? So I could buy a $50 Kindle gift card for $25. I would buy that. Right? Oh, that's cool, Wendy. Oh, wow. You dropped Prime in order to find other places to order from. That is like, that's all I have to say. Like, that's impressive. I like that Instapot Omni Plus, just saying. Oh, that's cool. Man, I got nothing. Nothing exciting. I did actually order something yesterday, but nothing exciting. All right, so if you think of anything good, let me know. Oh, I had something to share. I gotta go. I use, this is what I use with my MacBook Pro. Oh, that is one thing I got. This is not exciting. It's a thing for all your wires to connect to when you have a laptop and an external monitor. Right now, I have a thing. I don't know what they're called. It's like a plug. It's like you can plug 10 things into it, and then it's just one plug to your laptop. I have my laptop on the stand, so it holds it up at height. That's funny. Hold on, I gotta see who said that. Oh, Melissa. If you've only watched it once, you'll probably still like it. As since I'm on my third, I'm like, just communicate, people. But it does have great lines and great gifs. And Team Jess all the way. Actually, I'm Team Logan and Team Jess, so make what you will of that. A docking station, but it's not like for the whole laptop to check into. You know what I mean? Anywho, the one I have right now, because my laptop is on a stand and off my desk, it just dangles and it's getting loose. And so sometimes my external monitor doesn't work. So I bought this like behemoth. I almost mispronounced it in case you're wondering. That just stands still. So it was on sale, supposedly. But this thing, the trackpad that's like Bluetooth, I love it because I love the trackpad, but it has to stay plugged in. And then my monitor died, or my keyboard died. And yeah, I'm not a tech genius, people. Nope. Nope. But yeah, what was I going to show you? I was going to show you the reason I brought that up is I was going to look in my email for something. Hey. So I got my certificate. Why is my brain not working today? Ugh. What? It says error retrieving donation and building certificate. Please try again. Oh, wait. Here it is. Well, let's not focus on the lack of... Oh, wait. Wrong. Primary display. Secondary display. Look at that! Children with hair loss. Presented to... My name's not actually on it. That's interesting. It's like maybe it's over here? Something. Tara, I appreciate that. I feel like... Wait a second. Oh, that's why I said there was an error creating it. Well, I got my donation, but then this one doesn't actually say my name. Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. Well, that stinks. I was excited, but now it just looks like I stole one from the internet. So, children with hair loss, while they might not be tech geniuses, they do awesome things with hair donations. And they give, more importantly, they give the wigs for free. Like, when somebody posted that, I can't remember who it was, or else I'd give you props. But whoever told me, however many months ago I did this, to go here, thank you. Because it was much more, like, it's not about me, it's about the hair. But whenever I, like, donated to Pantene or whatever the other one is, I didn't really think they sent it off. Like, the fact that I actually, like, was told, hey, we received your donation, that was awesome. Oh, see, Wigs to Kids of Ohio. Okay. I'm sure that's awesome. So that made me happy. I felt like, okay, wait, somebody's actually going to have non-red hair. Sorry. I digress. Whew. So, other than that, I'm supposed to tell you who won Tipsy Tuesday for last week. Let me find it. Laura told me. Locks of Love. See? That's the other one I've heard of. Jean Moore. You're the Tipsy Tuesday winner for last week. Woot woot. I already mentioned the Key West sew-along. That is super awesome and important. And yeah, it's easy to be scared of the Key West. Or dare I say, lazy of the Key West. Not lazy, that sounds rude. But like, to think that it's not worth the work. How's that? Something? Anyway, the Key West Sew-along is sponsored by Raspberry Creek Fabrics. They're giving away a $50 gift certificate. So that's pretty awesome. Plus, hold on. There's also, I'm gonna close that for just a second. Here we go. I have too many screens. Really, it's too many windows. There we go. So at Raspberry Creek Fabrics through June 27th. That's the important part right here. I'm on the struggle bus. That's like my motto, I think. Yeah, you can get 15% off swim fabrics. So the code is just 5 out of 4. And yeah, good times. Great oldies. So you still have time to catch up. It's only the second day. And you have through I think we pick winners. Laura picks winners on Tuesday morning, maybe Monday night, something like that. So plenty of time. Look at me checking things off, still hoping for some good Prime deals. I will say stand-up paddleboards with the Prime Day deal are like 23% off. which isn't a lot, but it is a lot. Know what I mean? But I'm still questioning that. Oh, that's cool. See, I love that it was personal with the Wigs for Kids story. Somebody said, I'm not on Facebook right this second, so I can't tell you who said it. Oh, Vicky. My daughter and I both donated to Wigs for Kids as they had provided a wig for one of my daughter's classmates. Loads of the girls did it, lots of short hairdos. That makes my heart so happy. I would love to know if anyone in the group has done the print on demand with Raspberry Creek and how they liked the result. I have not. How much fabric do you have to order if you do the print on demand? Inquiring minds want to know. Yvonne, that's what I love about it too. I get tons of compliments on this shirt, not just because of the cool print, but because it makes my shoulders look fine. Fine. Yeah, good times. What's my favorite place to buy swim cups? I'm a Dritz gel cup through and through because I have no boobs. Am I allowed to say that? Sorry. I'm looking for some right now. I gotta dig past my candy stash down here. Oh, we're going to a movie today. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Here's a good one too. Ooh. I have a lot. I do not recommend. I've said this before, and I'm going to stand it up again. From West Marine Online. Oh, good to know. Thanks, Melissa. I think Toon Day makes my shoulders look amazing too. I got to be honest. She does a lot of those like arms, and you're like, oh, 2-pound weights. Oh my gosh. And her arms are amazing too. So I do not recommend going to Wawak and ordering a pack of 10. Ask me how I know. It's because if you're not careful, you're going to end up looking like Madonna. And maybe that's what you're going for. And you know what? You do you, boo-boo, but that was not the look I was going for. I frankly don't even know where, like, look at this. I've got all different shapes and sizes. I've got triangle. If you've known me a very long time, you would know that these are never going to fit me. Not even when I was breastfeeding. Like, this is really closer, but I don't like round. So Cindy says Wawak/Cleaner Supply. Yvonne, you know what? I actually have the opposite problem. I usually dress like I'm still in my pajamas because, wait for it, I am still in my pajamas. And people at our, like, this used to happen at gymnastics all the time, would say, oh, what do you do for a living or do you work? That's like the question here. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm a sewing pattern designer. And it would literally be one of these. Like they're looking me up and down and like things aren't computing. So Tara, that's what I like. Hold on. So these are not gel filled. These are from So Sassy, which is out of Alabama. And they have a wrinkle across the front now because they've been in storage for so long. Oh wait, no. Yeah, So Sassy is Alabama. I got them confused. But you can see, this is the inside. Yeah, that's how much help I need, folks, right there. So these look big, but they're just right. You want to see what they look like? This is terrible. Hold on, maybe I'll go off screen to do it. What do I care? I actually thought about doing this. But you gotta hide it. Hi, don't mind me, Jill. I'm just putting in bra cups to make it look like I have, a chest. You can't really. Oh, yeah, you can. Hello. Hello. When I tell people I sew pags, they usually repeat, but do you work? Well, So I recommend if you're looking for bra cups, you just got to fail fast in order to find the ones you like. I like those So Sassy. They're literally called So Sassy Fabrics Push-Up Bra/Swim Cups. And it's item 992-36. And I got size 36. They tell you how to measure these things. And They're very similar to the Dritz gel cups without the stress of popping the gel. I don't know. These things stress me out. I'm always looking for something to stress me out, right? But I really suggest, like, it costs more, especially if you're ordering them versus buying them off the shelf at Joann. Although Joann probably costs more in general. Just trying 2 at a time just to see what you think. But then you end up with like a whole bin filled with random sizes. Whatever. All right, we have a new pattern today. And yeah, I have pictures to share with you. Let me... So Rochelle came out with an awesome tank top for the summer. Well, great, Mom. I'm glad you're getting your AC on. My mom has been without AC for like 5 days or something crazy. What? Grr. I remember having a website malfunction. If you're like me, you're not. You don't have 6 kids, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, so the Maria tank and dress. Man, I really like this picture of Rochelle, but I didn't pick that one to share with you. Sorry. You know, Mom, maybe this will help my viewership on YouTube. What do we think, folks? So the Maria tank and dress. It has a pretty awesome cross back, and it's like loose and flowy. So if you're a fan of the racer back, I just totally drew a blank on the name of it. And Joan loves to make this. Joan, where are you? What a tease. Sorry. Good morning, Leslie. We just interviewed Leslie with the 5 out of 4 family last week. And again, our minds are blown over summer fabrics. Yeah, it's awesome. So Maria tank, let me do a little close up here. And I'm going to move this because you don't need that part. So it has a crossback. This is April. Uh-oh. What is that? Taylor. Thank you. I'm a little slow. Are they easy to sew in? Yes, Tara. For those that I showed you, I just zigzag around the bottom. I don't go, like it's not, if I'm wearing like a low tank, you can't actually see me. Hold on, let me go back to my face. Sorry. I swear I'm going to tell you about the Maria. If I'm doing like a low tank, I might like make sure they're really tight. But in this one, into the bra, I just zigzag around the bottom edge. I don't go across the top at all. It's just around the bottom. It's easy peasy pudding pie. Oh my gosh, if my husband were here, he'd be like, okay. All right, Maria, let me show you my pictures. The lovely April has an excellent close-up. Look at that top stitching, folks. It's got gathering at the top that really helps the drape look particularly lovely. I think I have, oh, I don't. Where is it? Where are you, April? I have a further away photo too. So the dress has 2 links. Hopefully I'm telling you the right thing. Hold on, let me double check here because, well, it's been that kind of day. So it is our women's size chart, extra, extra small through 5XL. Regular and a full bust adjustment bodice, which is sort of our norm for most of our new stuff now. High or low scoop front necklines. Top, tunic, dress, or maxi length. So you do get that tunic length in there. There you go. I was wrong. And yeah, that gathered twist. Here's April again with showing the further away. It's just pretty, and it's not going to stick to your back. And, oh, geez. And it's different. That's what we're going for, right? I want a tank top that feels different, but still doesn't feel like it's 100 degrees. So if you like maxi dresses, we got that going on. Here's the short length. Super cute. I love it. I'm missing all kinds of calls this morning. I don't even know who that is. Kenneth Anderson. So the Maria tank and dress will be on sale through next Sunday. Yeah, I forgot the tunic. My bad. Does it have a built-in bra? No, it does not. So you definitely have to get, okay, for me, because this is my thing, you want to make sure you get a bra that like you can clip them in the back, or a racer back bra, that sort of thing. That's just me. Catching up. It's lovely in bamboo. I bet. So I already told you about the Key West so long, the Maria. We got one last thing to talk about. It is the Lily handbag. So we have another, we actually like have a lot of patterns releasing this week, none of which are mine. It's all good. But the Lily handbag is going to be releasing on Friday or possibly next Tuesday. Maybe I should confirm this with Laura. It's either going to be Friday. I think it's Friday. We went back and forth. Oh, Katie. I know you love the bags. All right, I'm going to share some pictures. Let's see. Let me get these from Laura. Cindy, I hope you don't mind me sharing your pictures here. It's just one. Sorry, I should have warned you. I'm warning you now. So, if you missed the announcement, finals are due tomorrow. Oh, Laura knocked it out of the park again. I love hearing that. So fun. All right, let me go back to boop, 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 boop. Man, my brain is just my ugly midnight pick. I don't know. Is it your ugly midnight pick? Don't be so hard on yourself. We love it. I don't know if it's midnight or not, by the way. Why do we think it's ugly? It looks good to me. You have like cool little labels. So this is the one that Cindy and I are discussing. Sew along and a pattern. She is a superwoman, right? Yes, with the amazing top stitching. So this is pretty awesome. This is the smaller version, right, Cindy? So Laura has two sizes. You can see them right here. Make sure you can actually see that. Oh, Cindy, stop. Big and small. I don't know. I'm sure she has cuter names than that. And this one is going to be the same as her last release, where we have the pattern for $10 or the course and the pattern for $30. So it's going to be the same setup. If you didn't buy the marigold or make the marigold duffel pattern is the same way. She has the pattern for one price, and then you can get the course with the pattern for $30. So it's $10 and $30 as well. And I don't know if you haven't left a review for the marigold. Can you go over and do that on the website? Because for real, those courses, I mean, Laura like knocks it out of the park. And you get some bonuses when you do the course. And so, yeah, it's definitely worth your money. And it's super cool. Cindy, yeah, does have cool labels and amazing top stitching. Aw, your Lily needs a Lily bag. I did notice that Laura now has a niece named Marigold. Maybe she's psychic. Come back to my face. Aw. Laura, I hope you're looking at all these. The course for the marigold was amazing. See? So you know what to expect from Laura. And I love Laura O'Neill courses too. Yeah, she's awesome. So we have that releasing on Friday. And it will probably be on sale until the following Friday. That's just a guess. Probably maybe through the weekend. I don't know. I just work here. So yeah, all kinds of cool things. You might wonder, Jessica, what are you working on? Nothing and yet everything. So even though I tested, I still watched the video course anyway. That's awesome. You know, I never trust reviews. If you look on Amazon, okay. That sounds terrible when I say it about my own website. Even bad reviews, I'm like, I always have to ask myself, is this like, an issue where you didn't follow the directions or whatever? Like, first, I'm thinking about stand-up paddleboards because we were reading through all these reviews and I'm like, what? You're right, Jessica. Actually, I should say Jesse. You're right. That's what I was working on. I've been working on my mental health to get out of my funk. And in doing so, let me show you a screenshot of something I worked on. Hold on. This is not where it's going to end up, but I was happy with my progress. So right before I got sick, I did a course on Photoshop. And this is a watercolor I did of donuts. Here, maybe I can make it a little bigger here. So I painted those donuts individually. And then in my course, I learned how to separate them onto different layers and then make a repeating pattern out of it. This is what I did on Saturday, actually. Oh, weird, Colleen. I don't know why it would not let you. And I got to be honest, donuts brought me joy. And so I actually don't think this particular one is the final one because I probably messed something up as I was learning it. But the course I was taking was super fun. It was by Amaryllis. You're going to ask me her last name, and I don't know, but she's on Skillshare too. I happened to met her. Oh, okay. I got to go listen to that, Melissa. You know how much I love This American Life. So Amaryllis Henderson, woot! She has a ton of Skillshare classes just on watercolor. So that's where I became familiar with her. And then we ended up in the same entrepreneurial group. There's like, I don't know. And she was in my small group. So I actually got to know her. And now I feel super cool because she's come out with books. Check out this book. Hold on. So this is one of her books, Expressive Little Faces. She's great. Yeah, she's great. And so I had to buy this book. And she actually just came out with one. I'm not sure if it's released yet or it's releasing in August. I ordered the pre-order because I like books about painting. But it's Expressive Little Animals. Oh my gosh, so cute. So it's her course. This was called her pro course. It just finished. She's probably going to launch it again in the fall, if I had to guess. But unfortunately, it was short. This was the first time she'd ever offered this format. And so I was taking it because it was something I wanted to do. I already know how to do repeating patterns in Illustrator from Bonnie Christine's course. But the problem was I like watercolor. And in Illustrator, you have to like bring it in and then do an image trace, and it doesn't keep that watercolor goodness, just like the variations of color and everything. And it was making me angry because if you enjoy watercolor, you don't want to turn it into a vector image. And so started talking to Amaryllis about Photoshop. She showed me a few things, and then she like mentioned this course, and I'm like, stop telling me stuff and I'll buy your course. So Jesse, another thing is if you have Skillshare, there's some beginner classes on there on how to do repeating patterns. But if you also look on the Spoonflower blog, they have one for iPad and for Procreate that's done by another Skillshare teacher. And it's not Kat Cook yet. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It is the woman who does the mid-century drawings class. Yes, I love Skillshare. That's all you need to know. Tara, long term, I would like to. That is definitely, but I don't want to do custom fabrics where I have to cut my own fabric. That's never, ever, you're never going to get a package of fabric from me. I can't do it. Do I suggest YouTube for learning InDesign? I just got a great book, Laura. Oh, no, I didn't get the InDesign one. But I got... Gross. Okay. They make one of these for InDesign. You can also ask me questions, April. I did a lot of Googling for my InDesign skills. So Tara, what I would really like, and if somebody works for Art Gallery or Riley Blake is probably more my style, honestly. What I would really, really like is to get picked up by one of the main, quilting fabric companies, because that would... And then I would do quilt patterns too. That was my, taking over the world. But I have a long way to go because when you present your portfolio, first off, you have to have a portfolio. And then you also have to have like sets of fabrics that go together with blenders and, a hero print and all these different pieces. And so I have a long way to go. But this is like my 5-year plan. And it helps 5 out of 4 just more. Like, I want more. Man, I'm like digging into all the classics today. Aw, thanks. So, yeah, good times, great oldies. This is what I spent Saturday doing. It was the first time I had really like sat in front of my computer for a number of hours. It was since May, like since I got sick at the end of May. So if you don't know, Terry, I know you haven't been around in a while. We have missed you. I ended up getting super sick at the end of May. I thought it was just a bad cold, like in between a bad cold and the flu. I was like completely knocked out and in bed. And as a mom of a lot of kids, you understand what that means. The world goes to chaos. And yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about Pirates of Penzance. I almost peed in my pants. That's all I know is like a little pretty woman from there. Oh, Susan, that's cool. So, yeah. I got sick, then the kids got COVID, and then I wondered, wait, I'm fully vaccinated. Did I get, and it went back and forth, but we missed out on camps and a beach trip. But I got lucky. I've seen my sister twice now because she had to like travel through town to get to another town. And I don't know, Tara. I haven't gotten my blood tested for antibodies or anything like that, but I am curious. I think probably yes, if I'm honest. But then my husband didn't and he didn't quarantine. He just stayed right next to me. He never gets sick, honestly. Good morning, Mary. So yeah, it just put me in this funk. It was like the end of the school year. Reevy came home the following Sunday. It was just like one thing after another, and I missed out on half of May because of my own funk. In fact, I actually, you know how the Kindle tells you insights into your reading? Reevy and I were talking about screen time, and I showed her this picture because she was getting mad at herself about how much screen time it has. And I play a game with myself where I try and keep my daily screen time like around 3 hours, which sounds exorbitant to me. But then finally I told Reevy this morning that if it like this week so far it says 4 hours and 3 minutes for a total of 12 hours. It's only Tuesday. So this is Sunday, Monday. Basically, I had 12 hours and part of Tuesday. I had 12 hours of screen time. But then the very next thing it says most used, Kindle, almost 6 hours. So half of my time was reading. I don't care. And Kindle said that I'm on my 47th book of the year. So that's what, if you're ever wondering what Jessica does when she's feeling down, she reads and reads and reads some more. And reads and reads and reads and reads. So yeah, that's what I do. It has been a little bananas around here. I put all the kids in camp this week, and I was like, oh, this will be great. I do have an iPhone. Why do you turn that off, Mom? Come on. Yeah, we've got a kid in horse camp, a kid in basketball camp, 2 kids in VBS, and Jenny got Sophie and Mamma Mia in the musical theater summer camp. That was like, and one of her good friends got Donna, and so our hearts were so happy. So, so happy. I will be honest, and this might strike you as a little funny. Facebook's not even in the top 5, or social media in general. Like, that has been, I'm at the point where I'm about to just like take a lot. I don't need that kind of negativity. Well, if it says Kindle, it's not negative. But I don't even click on social media. So I was actually going to see what it was last week. Because what I've realized is the minute my finger hits Instagram in particular, I feel sad. And so I just don't do it. You know? I was trying to see all activity. There we go. So yeah, last week for the entire week, I had 1 hour, 7 minutes on Facebook on my phone. Oh, that is hard. And that's actually the problem that Revi is having right now. Um, yeah. I don't feel happy when I look at Instagram. I don't even think Instagram shows up. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't even show up on my most used apps. It's literally Kindle, Messages, Chrome, Gmail, Google Maps, and then Facebook for 1 hour. In fact, Facebook and yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I will say Mamma Mia is Jenny's dream role. And if she ever has the opportunity to do the whole version of Mamma Mia, she will go try out for she will lose her mind if she gets Sophie. Like in the summer camp, I mean, there's like 24 kids. Most of them have never done musical theater. She's probably one of the oldest. Um, yeah, but I'm so happy for her. Like, I'm totally biased, obviously, but I'm exceedingly happy for her. It was great. So yeah, Revi is in San Diego visiting a friend from school. That's actually somebody said my BFF lives super far away. That's the thing with Revi right now. They're spending a lot of their time talking to friends from school because they don't know anyone equally, or they don't know anyone locally. All right, that's all I got for you. Go check out the Key West Sew Along because it's awesome, and we all want Laura to keep doing sew alongs, so we need to take part in the sew alongs. See what I did there? And other than that, the family, it's Tuesday, so it's Half Price Tuesday at our movie theater, and we're going to see Spirit. Tara, Revi is loving the school, but they decided that they wanted to go to public high school. So Revi will start at Roswell High School here in, right down the street from us in the fall. Pretty entertaining story. Revi has hot plans. They want to do foreign exchange, and so they are actually trying to learn French 1 over the summer so they can start in French 2 and then be a foreign exchange student their sophomore year. Yeah, it's fascinating. In theory, I would love another Key West tank top. I'm looking at my fabric. I want something drapey, which makes me need to go back to Leslie Haynes and order some summer fabric because that would be super fun. I would love a new Key West tank top. Will I take the time to sew? I'm too busy reading. The Libby app has blown my mind for getting books from the library. I've now exceeded, somebody told me, I think it might have been Jesse Miller, said they were using a kid's library card to get more holds, and at the time I didn't understand, but now I understand. Because I've exceeded my holds. The spelling is Revie. It was my grandmother's name, which I don't have a picture of my grandmother here. If you see that Mickey Mouse up above me, though, she did that for me when I was 3. So yeah, good times. Do I not participate in sew-alongs? I don't normally because I'm usually working on other patterns. I'm still trying to work on the X Factor, if I'm honest. I'm trying to update the X Factor. And yeah, right now, my main focus is entertaining my kids. Like, I'm not even sheepish to announce this. Like, I am drive mom, and I've taken a 100-day challenge for watercolor, in part to help my mental health just like claw out of the darkness and back into the light where I like to be. Usually it's not a problem for me, but when I got sick and like the kids got sick and we missed the beach trip and I didn't get to see my grandpa and blah, 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 I've noticed that when I sit down to paint, the kids typically sit down to paint with me, and that makes my heart super happy. So that's what I've been doing. But I've been working here and there to try and get the X Factor updated, and then I've got to do something new. I know the updates are important, and I never want to make it sound like I don't think they're important, but it's tough to work that hard on a pattern and donate a whole bunch of my hours to updating it and even improving it or adding new features, which I keep telling myself not to do, and then I keep doing it. Same with X Factor. And then not sell as many as a new release would. It's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to get that going. Plus the mental challenge of like getting sucked into a puzzle that I already solved once. That sounds weird, but that's how my brain works. Is I like new challenges and new puzzles, and that's sort of what keeps me going. So yeah. Oh wow. All right. Okay. Remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing, and check out the sew along. Check out Maria, and be on the lookout for the new Lily handbag. We got a lot going on. Even if I'm in a funk, the rest of 5 out of 4 is doing awesome. And I'm doing better. So there is that. All right. Take care. See y'all next week.